Yep, I spent till 5:30 in the morning googling foods and stuff like that. Like that's why I'm going raw vegan. They reckon that just going carnivore base heals everything, but everyone's different. Like I try not to have junk food, but with the animals, I get really stressed out because the reason why we all die is because we eat meat, and all the fat that we eat, if you don't have enough acid in your stomach, it doesn't dissolve. It goes into, it clogs your arteries, and then it causes stroke. And then even if you go vegan, a lot of vegans have died of heart disease and that, it'll still hang around in your arteries, and then the second it unclogs, it goes straight to your head and you die, or to your heart. So saying that, I just want you to take care of your animals. Like if you demand that your animal you feed at middle of the time, which is insanity if you know that it gives heart disease, make a soup. Get all the fat, let it cool, get all the fat, scoop it off, then get all the hard chunks of meat and just give it the liquid. You can put veggies in it, infinite garlic. Also, what is really good is put a bit of lime in it. You know, because animals do crave veggies. Like you see them, there's dogs and cats that eat fruit and veggies and everything, and they're really healthy. The owners that feed their animals really, really good foods, and not just meat. Meat, actually, tin food is worse. It's got bacon, everything in it, bacteria, everything. Like, so make a soup and feed it. Put citrus in it, a lot of citrus in it, and citrus dissolves mucus and all that stuff, and it's really good for you. It's really really healthy. Like I have it as a drink every day, and I'll show you what I do. And make sure you treat the animal the way if you had an owner, if you were a dog or a cat and someone owned you, wouldn't you want that owner to give you the best chance at life and and health, to make life less painful and so you don't die? Like a guy on here that makes money doing comedy with his two corgis. One of them died and now he's got the other on a diet, but he should be trying to unclog the gallstones or go fund himself. I've got to do that too. I've got a lot of stomach problems and that's why I'm going raw vegan. But what I've learned is once you eat meat, your arteries get clogged and eventually we all die. So knowing that, why would you give an animal meat every day? Like people have vegan dogs, but you got to actually try to get rid of the plaque in the arteries. And we have gallstones, they have them, so they still have them, and you got to do all that. Like his dog died of kidney disease, and humans do too as well. So, now he's worried about the other dog. And with kidney disease, you've got to be careful what you have, and you can have flukes, parasites in the kidneys and not know it. And what they do is they actually weave alive, and they're big, big, big from touching animals or having meat. They actually weave in and out of your organs, and Google it, flukes, and you don't know you got them, and it destroys your organs and you die. And one lady had oregano every day, and she couldn't see, and she could see again. She had parasites and everything in her eyes without knowing it. Appendicitis caused by parasites, that's what I found out. Ear infection, you can have parasites in your head everywhere. And if you don't have enough stomach acid, like I got to go find myself for stomach surgery, I don't have enough stomach acid. So that's why I Google what to eat. And and then I tried this keto thing, it doesn't work, and then I'm risking dying of a heart attack or coronary artery disease or getting parasites. And one man had a parasite, see my stomach, the size from there all the way to his arm, and public won't operate on you. Like public healthcare system's that bad that one of the taxi cab drivers said they sent him home with someone to take care of him while he had cancer. Now my friend died of cancer, he had surgery straight away because he had the money for private. That's why I go fund people, because public healthcare do not cater to poor people. It's only for wealthy people. And and I've gone on here about all my neighbours that are gone. Simple surgery, they all passed away, and they won't operate on me for bleeding stomach ulcers and that. They won't operate at all. So, when he said that they refused to operate on his pancreatic cancer, well, my friend died from it, So, and if she'd had surgery, she'd be alive. So on that, try to eat healthy, lower the fat content. Fat causes cancer. It clogs your arteries and it comes out and causes a stroke. And don't think because you're skinny. One of a good family friend, he's dead. He was really skinny, like he was about 5.5 stone, died. He had all meat based, dropped dead of a massive heart attack. The lady behind there, really nice person, she died. of a stroke, and she was really skinny, like looked like she didn't even eat. It's just really horrific what I've learned about food, but I'm just trying to pass it on so your animal doesn't die and you don't die. Make sure it's liquid soup. Make sure you take all the chunks out, because that chunk, if it tears off in the arteries, kills your dog and causes heart disease. And soups are the way to guarantee it's cooked properly so it kills all parasites, right? You can produce that. One lady, right, for example, she was raw vegan for 10 years. She did bitter melon, and she had millions of parasites come out of her. So please deworm your parasites. Get the pills online and put them in their food. You can put it in a treat box for them. Mix it up with, say, prunes and, the vegan shit is the way to go. Seriously, there's a dog on here that I googled 20 years ago. He looked like a puppy, and he was over 30 years of age. He didn't even look like he was a grown dog. He looked like a little puppy. So, it's because meat causes inflammation. And, and when the chunks of meat you don't digest come off in your body, they rip it, and it causes pancreatic cancer too. And for that, I actually googled too as well that one guy had bicarbonate of soda with honey, a cup of that a day, and it got rid of his pancreatic cancer. Yeah, he swears by on here. So I'm gonna get those $11 pills at the pharmacy, and get my bicarb and chili and raw garlic. So all this food's really, really hard to have raw because it burns your gut, but you put it in little pills at the shop for $11 or $13. Put bicarb, raw chili, raw garlic, salt, and you mix it up, and you have about, say, 5 every day, and it's basically the same as what he was doing, because bicarbonate soda kills bacteria. Yeah, and it also reduces plaque in your body and stuff like that. That's why lemons are really good for you. And on that, I'm going to do my drink. Yeah, so try not to feed your cat. Like, I was in shock when I found out my brother had a massive heart attack, that if you think you're eating healthy because you're just having food, meat-based foods, which is basically anti-cancer, it also gives you heart disease and stroke. Yeah, so you might think you're eating, because a lot of people on here go, oh, we went meat-based and got rid of all inflammation and shit. Yeah, but at the same time, you're giving themselves coronary artery and a stroke and parasites. So on that, be warned. And then the lady on here, she does not tell you, I caught it out on the video, she's carnivore, but, there's a big but, she started going to the gym. So the reason why she's so skinny is because she decided to go to the gym all the time, because she's the millionaire is doing this on YouTube. So you have to exercise all the time, right? And she doesn't tell you that she didn't go to the gym and suddenly she did. That's why she's really, really muscle bound. It's not just consuming low carb. You have to exercise. And then also she has a whole lot of this every day with lemons. And she's a high IQer. She doesn't. I saw that in the fridge, and she doesn't tell anyone she has this every day with lime, because this kills bacteria, and assists in digestion, and then this too as well, and it's disgusting. That's why I'm doing this. It's ginger, lemon and ginger tea with green tea. Peppermint tea is really good for you with limes, and that's boiled water, and I'm doing that all the time. So, for my stomach. Yeah, and it's supposed to be really healthy having it. So that's what I do. But with your animals, I'm trying to think of ways that you can help your animals. Like, I thought what you do is you squeeze a whole lot of lemon in, say, a broth. And a broth consists of liquid food. It doesn't consist of hard food, because the more liquidy the food is, the less chance you got of clogged artery disease. And then on that, you can add, say, kale to the animal soup, or you can add some cabbage. You could always juice the cabbage and pour that in there too, and that's antimicrobial and anti-cancer too as well. And then I just cut all this up, and the citrus of the fruit is supposed to be good, so I'm going to get a blender and have the citrus of the fruit. It's the one that has acid in it that kills bacteria, and it dissolves clogged arteries and plaque and stuff like that. So that's what I do for a drink, and the only reason I can drink it is because of the lemon and ginger tea. So we do that, then I just squeeze it in like that, and then I'll squeeze a whole lot in, and then add the peppermint tea, and it tastes really, really, really nice. This is really, really nice. I usually used to buy lemon water and just pour lemon water in. And there we go. And I always keep the pips so I can grow more, because limes are a necessity. Unfortunately, because humans, when they have a lot of hard foods like cream, I used to drink cream every day and I got massive gallstones and I thought it was liquid. So I'm too scared to have milk and stuff like that, because I thought if I'm drinking cream and it's liquid in my coffee, right, to fill me up, and I got massive, so I couldn't even digest cream. And a lot of people can't digest fats. So when they say go keto, say they're asked, do they mention that most people, and a guy goes on here telling all the health food freakos that died. Even vegans did too, but vegans happen to live longer and have less problems. But a lot of people die of heart disease. That's the main killer with all creation, is coronary artery. And why? Because we consume meat. Because you'll find that if you're born, a lot of vegans eat pineapple and stuff like that, or and juice, because that actually kills bacteria, and stuff like that. That's what I want to do, but they said that going carnivore gets rid of all inflammatory problems, but it's all bullshit. It causes heart disease and stroke. And my friends were skinny. The lady there, she was real skinny. You wouldn't think she'd ever die. So, and I'd say she was mainly animal consumer. And my other friend was really skinny. So when these people go online telling you that they're healthy, they're really young. But you go on there and Google it, and a lot of people that were carnivore, pure carnivore, are dead. There's a guy in here, he was all muscle bound, and he's advocating for He's basically telling people not to eat high, which everyone knows, carbohydrates, are really bad for you. But he's telling everyone, to go meat eater, because, he got healthy, but he had 2 massive heart attacks, and now he's raw vegan. Isn't it strange? You made millions of dollars telling everyone how healthy he was, has 2 major heart attacks, and now he's actually raw vegan. So, and he promoted carnivorism for years, but as you get older, you get worse. And these people are young that advocate for carnivorism, and then the doctors going on about how carnivore healed inflammation, all that stuff, but they don't ever discuss how there's a lot of people are dying through eating meat. They don't go there. So, they only tell you based on what they've Googled themselves. They don't really have affirmation. They don't really know 1,000% what really happens when you go carnivore for X amount of years, because from what someone else Googled, all these health food freakos that advocate carnivorism end up dying of massive heart attack. And a lot of people go vegan, still have parasites in them, and they still die of coronary artery disease, because once you eat meat, you probably got millions of plaque in your body. Like millions and millions, and you have to eat mainly citrus, and you eat the outside of it too. That's what reduces plaque, but you try not to eat fats. Because fats, and when people say fat's healthy for you, they're full of shit. That's the reason why all humans die. You have a look at it, all humans die of either stroke or heart attack because of a build-up of plaque in their body. And one young lady, she must have studied it, she has kale and juices every day. She said in autopsies they find a whole lot of plaque in humans. That's what causes heart disease and that. So try not to. That's what I'm trying to do. It's easiest in the dud. I ate nuts just today and stuff like that, and I'm going to try really hard just to do raw veganism, and that's supposed to be really good for you too. Yeah, this guy had heaps of stomach problems, and he said he ate citrus, a litre a day with this. It's really disgusting. But I'm going to put a teaspoon in, right, because I find it hard to drink, but I love citrus. and it's really healthy. And you can do it for your animals. You can make a drink with a whole lot of citrus in it, turn it into ice cubes, and you put something like banana in it for your dog, or or blueberries, and then just leave it. And try not to give it meat. Right? Seriously, meat kills. You have a look at all the animals. The animals are dropping dead too. They're obese, fat, and their hair's falling out. When the hair's falling out, when your dog looks like shit, that's a sign that you've been feeding it the wrong food, so you have killed your dog. So please feed your animals properly, okay?